Like, you can't count on him to play blue.
Rounded is good against every deck.
It's not good against red, dude.
Yes, it is. It's extremely good
DMZ.
against red, dude.
DMZ, come to my aid here.
Blue v reds. Let's see if players have changed anything.
He's playing one Smash diQ. I think this looks similar to the one he just played.
He's not playing any Jasper daggers this time.
No, he got a cloak in.
Wait, what?
What's gonna pay off for him?
That's,
Took a
yeah,
Jasper out and took a cloak in, I guess, to take a tiny bit more against blue.
they like-
He got flopped on super hard. And he's got a duel for Veno. That's all three.
And he's got the smash, so he's just gotta hope underscore draws an improvement this time.
Insane start. And underscore's hand isn't anything special. I mean, those are good. Oh, okay, now it's pretty good. He's got the ignite, but
Doesn't go for saving the Luna. Was that because of the multicast chance, you think?
Yes.
yeah. This is so easy though. He's got
The Bronze Legion stands
duel
united.
for Veno. I mean, you always take that duel.
Yeah, this initial hand for diQ just seems to like play itself. Let's see if he can carry that into some meaningful advantage.
Or do you go for the Exiles curve?
Ooh, no duel.
Okay, neither. I think at least you should have dropped Exiles, bro. Although sometimes it feels bad to have it in last lane where
I
it
guess he wants
spends all
to
your.
duel the Ogre? Is that it, DMC?
Maybe just saving it for later. I don't think it's worth dueling like.
I mean, it doesn't spend your gold unless you tell it to, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it just goes, oh, well, I'm in lane 3. That's a lot of gold here. Nom nom.
How did you feel about diQ's dual usage last game? Because it felt a bit off to me.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch all of the game against underscore. So I kind of missed like early game and stuff, but towards the end it seemed like he was playing well.
Yeah, it was specifically in the early turns that he used a couple of duels that were... Well, the second duel was completely fine. The first duel actually was the one that was a bit strange. Okay, so he was saving it to get the tower damage and the lane combination.
And to be honest, when you see the lane like this, I do actually like this 15 damage is. And he's also got goo for Veno.
I think this is a waste of a duel. It's like pushing too little.
Well, it's kind of you kind of have to decide how you want to play it, I think. And he can get the kill on all three heroes this turn, actually, but that's nice.
Yeah, that could be nice.
Stonehall doesn't care about you. You're just a spoke on the wheel.
So I was saying it depends on how you
Who do
want
you
to play
need
it,
to
because
kill?
if you play it a bit more aggressively, and like use these jewels and stuff, it can be good. But if underscore doesn't have the plays, then it can be really. And at the moment, it looks like underscore doesn't have the plays. So like, all you prevented was like a foresight in lane 1, and I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a good prey lane anyway.
Smash is gonna reach the Sanctum finally in the 4th game.
This does mean that Venomancer lives another turn, though.
Yeah, he should have killed it first turn. Straight up.
I think it should have good there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
think
can
in
always.
this situation you should have good too. You could have cycled on the Sanctum later.
Yeah. Or even wait for Sanctum in lane 1, maybe. If you really
He was probably just
agree.
so excited to play it, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think you should have... I don't know. I don't like that duel in lane 1. It pushes 15 damage, but duel is such a valuable tool later in the game.
I just tend to feel like you're gonna naturally draw the second. Oh, there you go. And so I don't mind it as much because these games are generally not very fast. So you tend to draw the second.
Now he's regretting that smash.
So you were saying before that you like gooing the Kana.
Every time.
Is this the place to do it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're getting immediate value from it. You just do it. I mean, DMZ, you're the red boy. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you don't really have another play. You don't want to put the standard bearer here because that's too much value in lane 1. That's a nice one.
And cunning plan? Let's see it.
I kind of would survive it well.
That's what you get for not going for tower damage.
Yeah.
I mean, in that situation, there's actually no point in putting Bristle in front of Kana rather than putting him to hit the tower, because Kana still takes 4, so she would be in range of both Duel and Berserker's Calling.
Dude, I remember when NJ Joe was trying to tell me that the arrows don't favor like mono blue. Like, look at that. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Like,
Well, I mean, the arrows favor both players.
I mean, the arrows favor whoever has the weaker
The arrows?
units, right?
I don't know. I just think blue earns quite a bit of mileage from these creeps tanking damage. You know.
Yeah, of course. Blue plays defensively, so blue loves it when there's curves onto melee creeps and stuff like that.
And then when it goes wide, you know, I mean, when it gets those couple curves, they kind of seem usually inconsequential with your prey curves, you know, just a little bit of damage. I mean, rarely do I see that, you know, really screw over a mono blue deck.
Form on my
Oh
standard.
yeah. I saw that one coming.
So much value.
Legion is finished.
That was a lot of value.
Yeah. And he could have dueled, and he knows that. No.
At the moment, it looks a bit like diQ's kind of. He's not being patient. Like he's straight away just looking for the play, trying to do it straight. Like if he just passed there, the same thing would have happened, but without him having to spend a standard bearer. And in lane 1, like sure the goo was okay, but you can still wait and see what they're gonna do maybe.
What did you
The
think?
other thing is. Oh no, you go ahead.
I was gonna ask you guys, or specifically DMZ, what did you think of that TP on the Kana? Like, was it super important
Yeah.
because now she's not killable?
I'm not so sure if it's about that. It might. I was kind of interested. Like I wasn't sure. I thought he was gonna let Luna die and then have 2 deploys coming next. So it seemed a bit weird to me. But it does make a lot of sense because she just stays alive, right?
diQ TPing out Bristle here because he's scared of the annihilation. Just
And deja
preemptively,
vu.
even
Not in hand, yeah.
Trespassers
Once
will
again.
be punished.
He misplayed by not putting the maul on before the card draw, but it doesn't matter.
I think he misplayed with that TP out as well, because even if he did annihilate this thing, he's got LC coming.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit too scared of it.
And I like it because LC wants to go. Well, he wants a hero in mid, so this gives him a hero in mid as well as lane 1. If you know the worst.
Yeah.
That's true, but he could have put Tide there from lane 3.
Yeah, you're right.
And Tide is just sitting there hitting a Zeus for 2 anyway. I mean, why not just TP him if shit went sideways?
challenge.
The curve.
Oh,
It's
that's
a cunning plan, though.
Yeah.
cunning. Yeah.
The jungle protects its own.
This Kana is so elusive.
Well, he's out of cunning plans to save the Luna, I can tell you that.
That's okay, he wants to cycle her right here anyway. No problems.
Do you think he should have Diabolic there? In mid? Okay. So he wanted to kill the creep with Luna?
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have any 5-mana play. Well, I guess. Yeah, if he was looking for the 6-mana plays, yeah, sure.
I mean, Underscore's not really pushing any tower damage here.
Glory of Stonehall.
And the sand is looking kind of awkward, I would say. What do you guys think? No real card draw in it, just bolts, Thunder Gods, and initiative.
Yeah, it's gonna. He might actually end up having to use one of those arcanes in his ogre lane. Hope to multicast it. The Thunder Gods are gonna be. Maybe if he could multicast one of those. I mean, he does have a kill on Axe right now with him. If you were to double Thunder Gods, all 5 heroes are down, so this is the time to swing him, I suppose.
Yeah, and Underscore's also lost both of his Sanctums, so no more double mana anywhere.
He gets Annihilation and Eclipse, so he's getting there, he's getting what he needs.
Okay, that fills the void a little bit.
The weak must be stomped out.
Yeah, Prey might be better. Gosh, he's lost both of his Ags and he doesn't have a third one, so.
But again, I mean, he's using Prey defensively again here. It only pushes for 4.
That's kind of okay for now,
Like it-
right?
Yeah, but I mean, he does need to do some natural tower damage.
I mean, he's coming from such a bad flop. I don't know.
So diQ's holding initiative because he can. He's got Kraken Shell, which means he can take a play right here, take initiative back again, and then take a play in the last lane too. Does he want to use Berserkers and Roar, Berserkers and Duel on this right now though? It pushes quite a bit of damage in
Pushing
3.
14 on a 40 tower lane. No, you cannot use Berserkers here.
No, but look at last
Yeah, you
lane
can.
though. That's what I'm thinking about.
I think Berserkers take initiative duel last lane, and you've cleared both lanes. You're going to have one hero coming down, which is Luna. If you put a blink on Axe, she's killable in both lanes. Or this way around, it's fine. And then
This way you can put that banner bearer.
Underscore won't have a blink, so one of the 2 lanes will be empty.
You can push for a huge amount of damage here now with Standard Barrier.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
I think Cole was still better though.
He can just call last though and kill the creep as well.
Because it.
would be more
Legion
damage.
stands united.
Wait, why does he put it there?
Why-
I would have put it to the left, right?
This.
Why does he want to blink?
I guess he's.
For later? He's equipping it. Oh.
He wants to call lane 1, I guess.
Yeah,
Or
Okay.
war it
Okay,
for.
that's clearly
Okay.
the plan. And it was a good blink because it
I
was
think
a
that's
60% chance to hit the heroes.
But I mean, he's not gonna have the initiative to do that if he uses it here. Yeah.
I'm going to leave
True,
from
but
the front.
I think it's
I need to be
still
ready for
worth it.
anything.
I mean, he's got those 2 heroes in lane 1, which means only 1 hero will be left.
I don't know. He could have done 24 damage to the middle tower and still cleared out the last lane and just had pressure in every lane. And
He didn't
Yeah,
want
right.
to follow left.
I definitely agree as well.
like both lane, every single lane from Underscore could be below 20 now.
I think I agree with Swell too. I'm just trying to look at the Dick's line of reasoning here, but I do think it's a little bit suboptimal.
Abandoning mid. Don't expect that he's gonna annihilate if he's doing that.
True. Ooh, TOT drawn
I'll
on.
make a fitting sacrifice.
The
to
only good turn to
Dial.
use it against mono blue, usually, in a lot of cases.
No. So abandoning Mid is a bit scary because there could be another Kraken. And then, but because he doesn't have the blink on side, then there's only stun. The blink on axe, sorry. But this TOT is really nice here. And everything looks really good for diQ at the moment.
You just pass, mid is not a problem. Even if last gets annihilated, you get initiative lane 1. And then there will be 2 heroes next turn, 1 for each lane.
Well, this is also not so bad for underscore because he's got perfect double hit on the tower.
Yeah, it is still just a trade.
Yep. But he's coming from behind. I think we need to realize that diQ is the one pushing the advantage.
Big
6 to the
curve.
lane, so.
I guess that curve probably won't matter if he's gonna annihilate it. He pulls the second annihilation to work this, so.
That is nice, but I mean, diQ has a duel in hand, and there's only 2 heroes deploying for underscore, so lane 1 is almost certainly going down here.
Yeah, I think
And after he takes the duel, he can go thread into 1 shot on lane 3 as well. So, even though he cleared, it's still perfectly in range.
If diQ draws a Kraken, this could be game.
Could even be game without it. If,
Yeah.
if underscore deploys anyone in lane 1, I think he loses. Because he will get dueled in lane 1, and then he can't defend both of the other lanes.
So you think double deploy mid was better?
No, and you need to deploy lane 2 and 3, I think. But no, actually.
But I mean, if you don't
you
put
also
anyone,
lose.
if you don't put 2 in mid, you can just get dueled.
Okay, I guess you just lose no matter what.
Ooh.
So we can just duel over here, blink to lane 3, and take this time.
Yeah.
And sure,
Yep.
I'm important stuff a little, but
well, we were talking about playing that early duel. I mean, he's drawn all 3 duels.
yeah, and that's very lucky, right? Because like I said, you need the duel in the late game for situations like this to close out the game. And imagine, like, he's drawn all 3 duels
I'll
in the
make use
top
of
19
this.
cards of his deck. It's very risky using them, in my opinion.
To be fair, enough magic would have done the trick here as well, I think.
Yes, but then you could not blink a hero.
Oh.
to range.
Oh, that's
And the
okay.
Kraken Shell.
Damn.
To
Nice. So now you
add
just
some
win
style
in lane.
points.
Okay, so no, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Would just casually take all 3 lanes.
GG.
Alright, we got a series, boys.
Yeah. The 2-0 and then the 0-2 comebacks.
Is this the reverse sweep?
Hey guys.
Hey, that one looked unwinnable, my friend.
I think it was. I mean, previous one was definitely more winnable, yes, but I don't know. Like, okay,
Well,
the flip was not very good for me, but
I feel bad because you're my friend, but I also want this to be a good series, so. But now we have a good series, so I'm rooting for you again. But that was not to say diQ isn't my friend too, but I don't know. The
It just felt-
smashes and
yeah.
the improvement removal really took quite a bit of a play away from you.
I don't think it did. Actually, it was kind of glad, so I had like 2 settlers, so I played one on that lane where I didn't even need that, so that he could remove it and my Vanna stays alive for my turn, because otherwise he
Yeah,
would have
that
maybe
was
killed
good.
it, you know? So I actually kind of would be more upset to see like -2 armor on my Vanna.
That's what we were saying. Is he should have done that there and then maybe smash the next turn, and he could have used smash in lane
I mean,
one,
if
but
he
he
had
ended up.
armor, he would have definitely. He should have definitely did it and not smash.
Yeah, he did have it, but he just auto smashed the second he could.
I mean, that was kind of what was my plan.
But he got the magicking ball in lane one
You
anyway.
guys need to finish your series, guys.
So the magic more was bad for me, but I don't think I could have played around because by the time he hit it, I I didn't draw yet the Stovenom card, so I think I couldn't have played around it the turn. He was like on the outside.
There was this round where you had the Kana with the -2 armor, and he had Bristle and I think Beast. And
yeah, then my swaps were bad.
I wanted to ask about the TP that you did, and then he subsequently did the TP because he was afraid of Annihilation. But why exactly did you TP there, if you can remember?
Oh, to not get killed off in the next turn.
Okay.
The first thing that happens in the matchup from like blue perspective is. That's why actually, by the way, I was thinking of maybe to not put Cannon mana 5 because it happens like pretty much every game. That you're afraid that on mana 6 you get Cannon 2 creeps and you get cold. So not only he kills your hero, which is fine, but he also clears the lane all with the same card. And so it's actually very bad that when it happens. Because I mean, if he duels, Cannon dies, but like my creeps to block. But when he calls, it's another story.
Yeah. Yeah, I presumed as much. I just wanted to kind of hear it from you. If
I think that all sequence was like a bit bad that I should have. I'm not sure if I should play, but I think that was the turn before. I'm not sure. Like one turn that was when. Yeah, this one. So I swapped and he swapped, and I think we both miscounted because he actually shouldn't have swapped in the first place because my kind of would be die to call anyways, and I kind of forgot that I have -2 armor, and that's why I had 2 TP also in the end. So it was actually also a misplay, I think, or at least miscount. Yeah. So.
All right. Any last words before the last game?
Oh, not really. I mean, hopefully I don't misplay.
Well, I also hope that no one misplays, and I hope it's a great match like this one, like the last one.
I mean, the games are quite entertaining, I think.
Yeah, it's been a great series so far. Yeah, so let's see how it ends, man. Good luck.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, good luck.